Yo, we in the game, talking number stakes high. Knowledge and skill, like a bird we fly. Analyzing stats, we don't just guess. Betting on the win, you know we're blessed. Just the bet slips, we keep it real. Breaking down the odds, you know the deal. Just the bet slips, we're making plays. Informed decisions, we light up the ways. Chasing that victory, hit the big score. Join the community, we're here for more. Rolling with the punches, we look for the signs. Parlays and props, counting all the coins. Every podcast episode, we bring the heat. Strategies laid out, can't accept defeat. Tune into the wisdom, hear our call. In this betting world, we'll never fall. Just the bet slips, we're making plays. Informed decisions, we light up the ways. Chasing that victory, hit the big score. Join the community, we're here for more. On this gambling journey, we ride the bet. With just the bet slips, you ain't seen nothing yet.
What is up, everybody? Welcome to Just the Bet Slips, where we promise you one thing and one thing only every single day, and that is to bring you the hot tips to help your bet slips. We are here on this fantastic Monday. Hopefully, everybody's having a good time. I am gonna, kind of do something here so nobody has to look at this hellaciousness known as the back of my room. It's fine. But it's okay. Everything's fine. Nobody needs to know. But yes, we are here on this fantastic Monday. Was a great weekend from some of us. Me, not so much. My PDs kept missing, which was crazy. It was just like, oh, the pitcher didn't perform or hitter didn't perform. So, but hey, that's what happens. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. It is all good. It is what happens when you make your bets. So that's the reason why you bet it responsibly and don't worry about the rest. How was your weekend there, Pat?
Good, man. Nice, just kind of hanging out. Nothing crazy. You got called out. Big fan of that. Yeah. Gambling wise, not great, but also forced me to take a step back and be a little smarter. So still up on the month, so that's a good thing. But looking to finish strong and feeling good. Glad to be here. Glad I made it.
Yeah, I'm hoping that I got a big one. I keep missing my strikeout parlays by 1K, and it's really annoying. Trust me, I am just as frustrated with it as you are. So that's the hope, and we're getting at it. I do have one big play for you, NXT, and if you are on Fanatic Sportsbook, you can play it. If you're not, then I've got an alternate to it that you can play. So. Definitely doable. So get ready for that. And BT Dubs, it's a squad bet because that's the only sportbook that does squad bets is Fanatics. So if you're on Fanatics and you get that big bet, a shout out Fanatics Sportbook. But we're not affiliated with or sponsored by any sportbook. But let's get to the disclaimer before we do anything. Also, drop comments. We love comments. We literally have them on screen. So anybody that's watching want to drop in a bet, make sure you drop those bets. Pat is contractually obligated to make any bet that goes into the chat, by the way. That hasn't been mentioned recently, but he is contractually obligated to make any bet that goes in the chat. So just throwing that out there for the people. If you want to make a bet and throw it in, Pat must bet it. It's part of his contract. Anyway, disclaimer, first off, we're not professional gamblers. This show's for fun and entertainment purposes only. Number two, please gamble responsibly and at your own risk. Do not gamble more than you can afford and only bet what you can afford to lose. And then last but certainly not least, gambling can be addictive. So please seek the help if you need it. Utilize the resource 1-800-GAMBLER. If you or a loved one has fallen victim of gambling addiction, and that is not just the sport books, that is the casino, that is the ponies, anywhere you gamble money, if it has become a problem and is affecting your well-being, your health, anything like that, make sure you utilize the resource 1-800-GAMBLER. But if you realize that schmucks like me and Pat up here are not professional gamblers, and if you gamble responsibly, then you should never have a problem with number three. But I have seen it firsthand through my own eyes for other people. Normally I have a bet today. I want 2 plays from you guys, and then a parlay. Probably parlay the 2. Got a max 5 plays today. Okay, that's fine. We can make that happen. I got a couple of really good plays that I like. I have a PD of the day, but it's not a PD of the day slide. But I'll give my reasonings on why I like the one that I like the most. It's actually like the lowest odds that I ever take a PD at, so kind of crazy in that, but it's okay. Lowest odds meaning minus 110. I never take a quote unquote even money, worse than an even money bet on a PD.
Look at you go.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy. I usually don't do them minus, but I'm doing it as
Who are you
today. I know. Yeah, who am I and what did I do with CJ? Well, he is he's dead. No, I'm kidding. But let's get into. We're not affiliated with or sponsored by any specific sportbook, but we are sponsored by Nevin Eyewear, and it's an incredible company that if you don't know about Nevin, we're going to tell you all about them. First off, what you do for Nevin is you go and you get to the profile for just the BetSlips, and we're going to show that right. Hold on, there it is. Bang. Once you go to that profile, there is a link tree right here down on the bottom. You see it? See where I'm cursing? Once you press that, you go to right here. It takes you, just automatically takes you right there. And then it's that sponsor, Nevin Eyewear. So all you have to do is just click that. And once you click that, it's going to take you straight to Nevin, and it's going to instantly give you buy one, get any two free utilizing that link. Also a free gift, courtesy of Nevin, through our link. And you can shop all the types of things that you want. You can get from different styles. If you want to shop by women, shop by men. You have the ability, and if I scroll this out, there we go. You can get sunglasses, eyeglasses, prescription, collabs, accessories, everything that you could ever want. Nevin's got you, and it has a loser. Maybe a good play for that. Yeah, absolutely will be. You can get if you lose them or scratch them or damage them, you can get a free pair coming back to you. You just got to fill out a form, and everything works out well. So make sure you're going to Nevin and checking out everything you need. You can get the buy one, get any two pairs free, or through this link to a checkout. If you just want to do a prescription pair and you don't want to get anything major, you can get 30% off utilizing that link as well. So utilize that this best way possible. But again, that is through the X, and then it will take you to here through the link tree, and then it will drop you right into here to get your Nevin and instantly buy one, get any two free, and that free gift with every single order. We thank you, and we thank Nevin for being an amazing sponsor of Just the BetSlips from day one. They're the OG sponsor for us. Now, we do have another sponsor, and it is an incredible sponsor, a little bit different of a sponsor, but it is Playvo, a.k.a. Player Profit, and they are a challenge system sportsbook. It's not really a sportbook. That's the reason why we say we're not affiliated technically with a sportbook. But Playvo is a challenge system that you buy a package to get, and when you buy that package, you get a bankroll. So you buy a $1,000 bankroll with $30, and you have to get to 15% profit before you get to 10% losses to beat challenge 1, and then 10% over top of that to beat challenge 2. And then you are funded, which means you can pull out 90% of all profit off of that. So you can take, that 25% profit margin. There you go. That's $250 you can pull out for a $30 investment. But wait, if you use the promo code JTBS at checkout right down there over the cartoon professor's shoulder, then you get it for 10% off. So you can get it at $27. But they also have other packages ranging from that $30 all the way to $500 with a massive bankroll. So the choice is yours and yours alone. Whatever you do, you can use JTBS at checkout and get 10% off. So do what you will with that knowledge. But the best bet of the day, which is for the sharp bettors, and that is the reason why they are the sponsor of this bet, is Braxton Ashcraft 7+ strikeouts at plus 110. Here's the reason why. The Phillies strike out a lot, and Ashcraft has good stuff that he will probably induce a decent amount of swing and miss. Now, the only thing that scares me with this bet is the Phillies are at home. They don't strike out as much at home as they do on the road. So take that information what you will, but I think Ashcraft can get 7 very easily today. I think Pat likes them too for a later segment. Yes. Likes both pitchers in this matchup in a later segment. So we'll see what happens with that. But that is the best bet of the day. Pat, do you have any reason to really like Ashcraft here? Or?
No. Like you said, I'm mad. This makes me very happy to see that it's the best bet. It certainly. I guess that's all I'll really say.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. And that's where we're gonna go. Best bet of the day brought to you by Professor Parlay and the Playvo /Player Profit account. And then I am going to go. Ooh, wait on. May have to add that. Is the professor coming in? No, unfortunately, he's not. He has a video today. He probably has his best bet, all his explanations in his video. I will do that when he hits the table top today.
Sweet.
He's got to go roll a rock at some pins today. So that's the reason why he's not in. Hey, I'm doing it Wednesday, so I can't blame him too much. Anyway, but that is the best bet of the day, brought to you by Playvo, aka Player Profit, formerly known as Player Profit, but Playvo. More exciting things to come from Playvo as well. Always use that promo code JTBS at checkout to get your best deals possible. Next is the marquee matchup, and it is poolside Pat going to give you the explanations. Pat, what you got today, man?
Yeah, I mean, well, I kind of hope that you could help me out with the Nola part, but Ashcraft, just to expound on that a little bit, and you'll hear it from Professor as well. So I don't want to go too long-winded with it, but I mean, it's our guy. It's a guy who we've bet on before, and he's hit. NXT would know, you would know, Professor knows, and he's one of those guys. Which is why we need another list than the Dead to Me list, because there are guys who even if they lose you a bet, they have built up enough good cachet for you that they don't even creep towards that other list. And I think that Ashcraft is one of those guys. Like even in his last 5, he's hit this 3 times, including starts with 11 and 10 strikeouts. And then, those other times where he might have been a marquee matchup or an alternate, or just, one of you guys might have bet him for 4 or 5 or whatever it was. He got those 4 and 5, but he's right around this. He's a strikeout guy. I mean, I could tell you all about Aaron Nola and how, I mean, he may not be the same strikeout guy that he has been in the past, but that doesn't mean that he's not very, very capable of getting 6 strikeouts, in just any given game, let alone against this Pirates team. And I think I don't think you did speak on it, but if you would like to add anything to the Nola side, I think the Ashcraft speaks for itself. And Nola was a guy that I've been high on for a long, long time.
Nola pitches better when it's warm. I'm going to get myself back up here. Nola pitches better when it's warm. It's heating up in the Philadelphia area. He's at home, which means he's going to be on the hill first. As long as the Phillies can give him a lead, he can pitch comfortably. His 2-seamer is coming back with that movement off for left-handers. That's what he needs, so that way he doesn't get exposed with the knuckle curve. As long as the knuckle curve can, stick around where it needs to, and not be in the middle of the plate where it's gotten crushed the last couple times out. If he's able to keep it lower, then he's going to get the swing and miss. It's still a highly rated. It was before his last 2 outings before the middle of June. It was the second highest rated pitch as far as a pitching run value pitch in the bigs. It was number 2 on just that pitch. Number 1 was Christopher Sanchez, which is wild, in his changeup. But Nola's gotten roughed up on it, and he's given up 3 homers in the last 2 games on the knuckle curve. But the 2-seamer is working well, running it off the left-handers' hips and throwing it in the same spot to right-handers and letting it come back and getting the K looking, so he can pull the Trevor Bauer. Can I help you? No, just looking. And as long as that pitch works for him, then I feel good about him getting the 6. You'll see I don't love 6, but I like 6. You'll see. Yeah, 6 is a little stretch for him just because he's averaging a K per inning, and I can't consistently trust him to get to 6 innings. So that's the reason why I don't love 6. But I love 5, in which means he can get to 6. So I'm not hating on the bet. It's just you just got to worry about Nola. If he can get to 6 innings, I feel really good about him getting to 6.
Yeah, and I just want to add something really quick before we move on, because I had this thought the other day just out on the golf course, and I highly recommend, if you are nervous, rightfully so, of 6 strikeouts, to take my marquees and just do 5. Most of the time you're still going to get it at pretty good odds. I understand. And my thought process was 6 is not as easy. I have been humbled by 6 strikeouts so far doing this. And it's not just as simple. It seems simple, but it's really not. And it's a relatively high over-under, in my opinion. And I think that's what makes it a fun bet, because it's not just if the marquee match was with 4 strikeouts, I mean, that'd be kind of lame. And I think 6 just kind of elevates it. Like, a guy gets 6 strikeouts in a game, like goes 4 innings, 6 strikeouts. You look at that line, like as long as the runs are down, that's a good start. And,
right.
And that's just kind of where it came from. So I don't know, just a quick little tangent.
No, I don't hate if you want to. I mean, this won't be good. Like if you want to drop Nola to 5, keep Ashcraft at 6, and go Nola 5, you're still going to get positive odds at that point. But if you drop them both to 5, I don't. I think Ashcraft getting to 5 is a pretty easy task.
Some of them
unless
are
he
better
gets
than
roughed
others,
up early.
Yeah, like if their over under is 5.5, and you take 5+ and or I guess the under at that point for both of them,
right.
like you're still going to get good odds. But if their over under is 7.5 and you take 5+, you're dropping that quite a bit. So
correct. Let's go ahead and jump to the next one, which is only long balls. And Professor and I both have dropped ours in. He's going to give his explanation on PCA, aka the son of the mom from Little Big League, at plus 250. You got to love that. I'm going to go with Brandon Marsh. He is mashing at home, and I expect him to take someone deep. And it might be that Pirates bullpen. It might not be Ashcraft. But he's going to take somebody deep today at home in Philadelphia. Give me Brandon Marsh at plus 550. Kyle Schwarber went deep yesterday, which saved my bacon yesterday because I actually made cash because I had him at larger than 1 unit yesterday to hit a homer, and then he did. So that helped me out yesterday to basically break even with actual cash because everything else basically missed on the slate, but that's okay. Let's see. FanDuel, but I signed up for them all. I use both. It's wherever I can get the most odds, and I have Fanatics and I have Caesars as well. I have all 4 of those. I can even get Bet 365 in Virginia too. It all depends on what you can get the best odds on and where you're at. NXT. You want me to go with? But this is the only long balls is the jackpot, the 50K jackpot. That's the reason why Fanatics is quote unquote sponsoring this, even though they're not really a sponsor, to be clear.
Yeah, presented by, I think it's fair.
Yeah, it's just presented by Fanatics. So there's your long balls for today, Pete Crow Armstrong and Brandon Marsh, because if this player that we bet on hits the longest home run of the day, we win a share of 50K in Fanatics bucks or whatever the heck, fan cash, I think is what they call it. Yeah, whatever it is. When Bryce Harper went deep against this same Pirates team, and he had the longest home run of the day, I got like 400, and you can also use it on. You don't have to use it for bets. Like I got a jersey with it, so I got $150 jersey. All I had to do was pay the shipping, and I used the fan cash that I got from Bryce Harper going deep to get it. It's funny because I used Bryce Harper money to get a Trey Turner jersey. It's fine. Everything's fine. No worries. Next time I'll make sure to allocate it correctly. But that's okay. Like if Brandon Marsh goes deep today and he has the longest homer, I will be buying a Brandon Marsh jersey, and I will make sure that happens. So as we're going, only long balls, PCA and Brandon Marsh are the 2 bets of the day, presented by Fanatics Sportbook. Pat, if you had a bet that you could throw out there, do you have somebody that you would like?
Yeah, I mean, you know what? Yeah, he's not my number 1 because I'll save that for my tabletop. But I would probably I'd go Hunter Goodman or Yordan Alvarez. One of the 2.
Yeah, I mean they both been mashing as of late, so that makes sense. Can you give me odds on those, and I can drop those into
sure
into this tweet here.
Hold on, sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. I'm still getting mine in, so you're good.
Okay. Goodman Rockies. He's at 241.
241. Okay.
And Alvarez is 202.
We're gonna go with.
I might just do that on the side with your with all 4. I might just do all 4.
There you go. I mean, you can feel free. I did a squad bet with them yesterday, with who we were thinking yesterday, and then of course none of them hit. So, but it's all good. There you go. We're in. Presented only long balls. We appreciate Fanatics Sportbook for giving us the opportunity of 50K if our guy goes the deepest. The first cut is the deepest, baby. I know. Anyway, next is The 750 Club. We are making money at the 750 Club. One rule of Fight Clubs you don't talk about it. There's one rule of 750 Clubs you tell every single person about it, except for Paul Rudd. If you know, you know. That's from The Decision from LeBron Braun, your GOAT, when he made his decision, and they did that spoof on the ESPYs. Steve Carell and Paul Rudd. Yeah. Yeah, anything there. Yeah, but we tell every single person, tell your mother, tell your sister, tell your friends, because we're telling everybody up in here. You don't have to go and confess that you're betting it. We'll know when your bankroll gets bigger. And what we're telling the people today, what happened with that L in the middle of the 750 Club, I do not know. I'm going to have to get with Rob on why he sucks at doing his slide. But that's okay. Cattell Marte, 2+ total bases. Matt Chapman, 2+ total bases. And Bregman, 2+ total bases. At plus 750 today is the 750 Club from the professor. I'm sure he will have a full explanation about why he's got this, that, or the other. So we'll get into that when he does. I'm just going to look and see where he got that at, or if it's better at another sport book of choice. I don't know. We're going to learn right now. Pat, you have thoughts on this before we get to his explanation?
I love the.
We actually can probably pick up his video right now.
I will just say, I mean, it's just straight up, just because I also, one of my bets would support it. I like Marte for sure. You know, I honestly, man, and I love it. It's plus 750. It's always a good luck charm, in my opinion. You know, the depth that this man, we don't even know. I don't know if we understand the depths that this man goes through when it comes to the research that he puts in. So I tend to just, and you're included in that as well. I think you kind of have a good mix of shoot from the hip and research done. And then whereas, you know, Professor, I feel like he's crossing T's and dotting his I's quite a bit. So I generally tend to just say yes to all, especially this month, to anything that the Professor puts out there.
He's at I have at 752 courtesy of DraftKings right now. So, but that's where we go. Cattell Marte, Matt Chapman, and Bregman. And of course, I talked about him, and he went deep. Trey Turner solo homer in the first, as that game's already underway in Philly. Yeah, it literally just happened like 2 seconds ago. I got the thing on the iPad when we're going. Pat, so yeah, we've been chill forever. Like, I don't think you guys. What's so funny is like Pat and I knew each other when it was just radio from the Colorcast days. That was
Colorcast.
Such a different vibe back then.
I thought about Colorcast the other day.
Actually, what was really funny was when Parker and I were at the Squirrels game. We were like, "Hey, you remember the last time we were at a Squirrels game together and we did a Colorcast on the Squirrels game?" That's awesome. Yeah, it was pretty funny. So, yeah, but it's all good. Cattell Marte, Matt Chapman, and Alex Bregman all for 2+ total bases. That's the 750 Club. Now we are getting into the thing that you have all been waiting for, and it is green, it is soft, it is plushy, it is the table top. There it is. And as promised, the professor is first, which means we're bringing him up in his video. He'll have explanations on his others, and then we will get through it, through both of our tabletops, and then wrap this thing up on a nice little neat bow. Professor, what we got today, man?
What is going on, Justin? That's probably coming to see you. I have always tonight. Solos first. I want to go ahead and give my picks for tonight. We'll start off with that point. Braxton Ashcraft 7+ strikeouts at +110. He has 7+ strikeouts in 3 of his last 5. He is going against the Phillies, who have been striking out a ton lately. They are 23rd in total strikeouts per game. They're averaging 8.67 strikeouts per game. They're actually averaging 9.33 per game. Over the last 3, they have definitely they were striking out a lot early. They picked it up a little bit in the middle, but they're starting to strike out again. Ashcraft has been kind of on fire. He's hit double-digit strikeouts twice in his last 5 games. I think he gets to 7 today. I still think the Phillies probably win this game, to be clear, because once Ashcraft goes out, he gets rocked, and every now and then, even though he gets 7 strikeouts, he still gives up some runs. But I'm still going Ashcraft 7+ strikeouts at +110. Moving on to my long ball, I'm going Pete Crow Armstrong at +250. He has very limited experience against Griffin Canning. He has only 1 for 3, but that one hit was a home run. The wind is blowing out at 12 miles per hour, and Griffin Canning has given up 8 home runs in 10 games that he's pitched this year, so he's giving up the long ball. Close to 1 per game. I think PCA takes him deep today. Got that plus 250. Hopefully he hits one in that jet stream, and they can get the long ball of the day, and we'll get a little bit bonus on top of it. Moving on to the 750 club, I've got Ketel Marte, 2+ total bases. He is 8 for 15 with 5 extra base hits and 2 home runs versus Tyler Mahle. Matt Chapman, 2+ total bases. He's 8 for 24 with 5 extra bases and 1 home run versus Eduardo Rodriguez. And then lastly, Alex Bregman, 2+ total bases, who is 8 for 17 with 2 home runs versus Griffin Canning. I think that all 3 of these guys get 2 total bases today. I got this at exactly 750 on the dot. So hopefully we can hit that, get us close to the green on the 750 club this month. Moving on to my 2 parlays for today. I've got a ladder strikeout parlay. First, I've got Shota Imanaga, 4+ strikeouts. He's hit 4+ strikeouts in 3 of his last 4. He's going against San Diego, who strikes out 8.41 times per game. We only need 4. We need less than half of that out of Shota. He has been struggling a little bit lately, but 4 strikeouts feels like something he can do. I wouldn't go much higher than that. Casey Mize, 5+ strikeouts. He's hit this in 2 of his last 3. He's just going against the Yankees, who he just struck out 6 times on 623. And the Yankees strike out 8.8 times per game. Then Parker Messick, 6+ strikeouts. He's hit 6+ strikeouts in back-to-back games. He's going against the Rangers, who strike out 8.46 times per game. They have a lot of swing and miss in that lineup. Got this at plus 187, boosted this to plus 206. Then I got a 4-leg hit parlay. I've got TJ Rumfield of 1+ hit. He's on an 11-game hitting streak with 17 hits over those 11 games. Wilson Contreras, 1+ hit. He's at 7 for 19 versus Miles Mikolas lifetime. Jackson Churio, 1+ hit, is on a 5-game hitting streak. And then lastly, Chase DeLauer, who's on a 7-game hitting streak. Got that at plus 209. Those are my bets for today. When I hit the best bet yesterday, but the 2 parlays missed by 1 leg. I think 750 club missed by 1 leg, so hopefully we do better today. Still up over 80 units for the month, so still a good month so far. We're trying to end with a bang. As always, these were my hot tips for my BetSlips. Or I'm sorry, I said that wrong. These were your hot tips for your BetSlips. Hopefully they're my hot tips for my BetSlips as well. I will go ahead and I will definitely be on the show tomorrow. So I will see you all tomorrow, and I will hopefully be there to hit 90 units or more after tomorrow to end out the month. But these are the hot tips for your BetSlips. Chase that bag responsibly, and I will see you all tomorrow.
Yeah, volume was a little low. I don't know why, because I had it maxed out on my end, but yeah, it was a little low. Next time I'll make sure I'll just raise the computer volume up. That should work. But yeah, Shota, Casey Mize, Missick. Then he's got the Ashcraft. There's the best bet. And then Rumfield, Contreras, Churio, and DeLauer, all for your hits. And here's what's hysterical. You remember how I said Brandon Marsh for a homer? Yeah. He went deep in the first inning. So nice. Just saying, guys. Just saying. I'm hot today. I'm hot.
Let's go.
Let's go. So that's where we're at there with the professor. And we will jump next to my tabletop, which is going to be really quick here. Some you might be able to get the same odds. Sometimes you might not be able to. But I got Aaron Nola 5+. All of my pitchers are 5+ Ks on the PDs today. 5+ for Nola in the Phillies money line at plus 114. Suarez is my PD of the day. Ranger Suarez and the Red Sox money line. Red Sox have been playing good ball as of late. They're at home. Ranger Suarez on the hill, and he is like just cruising to 5Ks pretty much every time. So take 5Ks in the Red Sox money line. That is the PD of the day at minus 110. And then Imanaga at 5+. I'm taking him for 5+ because I think he'll come back and do work for San Diego. He has a good history against San Diego. So give me 5+ and the Cubs money line there at plus 142. I also have them round robin, as you can see on the bottom, and parlayed all together with a boost. So it's 888 regular, but boosted to 1156. So there you go. Now, this is the interesting one. I don't know if you're going to be able to get it now because 2 of the games have already started. But I have Nola, Ashcraft, Sean Burke, Ryan Weathers, Ranger Suarez, Parker Messick, George Kirby, Imanaga. All 8 of them combined to throw for 50+ Ks. I got that 154. Now, if you're not on Fanatics, you could take all of them. I also have it separately on Fanatics as well. I have every single one of them to go for 5+ Ks individually. And I got that at like 900, just shy of 900. I think it's like +9 something.
That's wild. Yeah.
But that was also boosted, so I don't know what it is blank. But that's off show. I'm not putting that on the show. But this squad parlay is where I'm at. I'm starting to get to squad parlays more, especially homer squad parlays, because I feel like if you get 5 guys that have good odds to get, maybe you get a little even money action. I missed yesterday by literally 5 feet. Byron Buxton hit one to the warning track, or I would have had the squad bet at +210, but that's okay. No big deal. It happens. So hopefully we smack again, and that'd be awesome. But as of right now, we are in the boat of, hey, it happens. But that is my bets of the day. Hopefully you might be able to follow some of them. I don't know for sure. We got a little later because I got a little later start getting home from work today. So sorry about that, y'all. But Poolside, you are up now with your tabletop.
Yeah, lighter than usual. Only 4 picks today, and that's because I have had a rough couple days go of it. So I'm doing the responsible thing, and instead of going crazy and potentially, losing the. I was up by a lot. I was up 40 units at one point. So instead of losing all that and ending up on the right side, I'm trying to be a little bit more conservative to end the month. But at the same time, if some of these hit, I could definitely pack on some more units. So obviously the marquee matchup makes its way in there. My performance level of the day. By the way, I didn't say it, and I'll say it now. Loved all 3 of yours. I think it's been a while since I've seen you do them. Like you said, basically even money bet. That's courageous of you. But with the round robins, it also makes sense.
Right.
It's like a good it's a good one to have in there. So just wanted to shout that out. But yeah, mine is Yes Savage, and the Blue Jays money line, 6+ Ks. I mean, I was actually shocked, by the way, to find out that I knew he was young, but he's only 22 years old. He's
young, super young. He's been in the league 2 years now. Came out of high school.
Yeah,
throwing gays. Never faced this Mets lineup though. By the way,
what's that?
He's yet to face anybody on this Mets lineup.
There you go, and that's the Mets, by the way. But in May, he was well around. He actually all but one of his starts in May, he hit this number. He's only hit it one time so far this month, but it's the Mets, and that's going to be part of my explanation. The Dinger Almanac. This is a new thing I started yesterday. I'm just going to take the top number 1 from the Dinger Almanac. I'll credit where credit is due. It is straight from that website. And today's was Ketel Marte. He's hit homers in 2 straight. He quote unquote owns Mal. I don't know how to pronounce that. The
Mal.
Thank you. Marte's also homered in 3 of his last 7. This is a little blurb that I put on here. Marte's 2 home runs, and I guess the professor actually mentioned it. Marte's 2 home runs in 13 career plate appearances against Mail. Grades 1.35x, and his 12% barrel rate stacks on top. Mail's 1.29 home run per 9 provides modest additional lift in a favorable park environment. And I just love this website. It's the more I'm diving into it, the more it's just kind of neat. So I'm giving it a shot. I'm 0 for 1 so far. So we'll see what today brings. And then my World Cup bet is just Netherlands to have missed by 1 yesterday with Canada. I had Canada minus 3.5. They had 4 to 1. But today it'll be Netherlands just to have at least 1 more than Morocco, and Netherlands to win. That's what I got.
There you go. There's been no Savage lately, but maybe a bounce back. Yeah, that's probably the.
Was that Rob? If that was Rob,
yeah, I will put a decent amount of money. That's Rob coming from the account.
That was pretty good. That was pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. Your Savage has been no Savage.
I mean, listen, really every dog has their day. Every hydrant has their dog, to be clear. So
that is such a good one. Yes, Savage has been no Savage.
There you go.
Sometimes you just gotta tip your cap sometimes.
You're good. I also have we're gonna get into this. Jen's results from the Travelers Championship were pretty incredible.
That's crazy.
She's fired up.
55.
Yeah, she did work, ladies and gentlemen. So if you're not following Jen's picks on golf, now she's gonna be out for the foreseeable future until we get to a big purse. Mainly because there's small purses, not as many people are in, so it's a lot of lesser guys. So she doesn't want to. She doesn't want to tackle those bets. Yeah, look at all that green. Yeah, you're right. You're right. So because of that, she's going to come back probably in July for the Open, I think is what she was saying. We had conversation, but she might drop random golf bets if she's got time. So make sure you're following us on X. And Jen will let you know if she's dropping any bets that she likes, but if she really finds it, but she's probably not going to be on the show often in the foreseeable future. So yeah, I know we need the chicks picks. Yes, I know we're going to try to get them if we can. But she's got a lot going on, and she doesn't feel comfortable in the next couple events for sure because of the lesser purses don't bring as many big names. And so it's a little harder to predict with those lessers, but she will bring them when she can. So that's where we're at. Don't worry. I heard the professor has an in to get some knowledge from you. Yeah, that's kind of true. That's what she said.
So that's definitely not. Anyway. So that was definitely not the professor.
Yeah, it was definitely not the professor saying that.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm doing the winky thing now. I told you not to. Anyway, let's go ahead and get to the players dead to me. Karl Anthony Town is still there, even though with the little baby not there, nobody sees that because he is definitely there. And yeah, we got it. I think George Kirby should be a available player today, and Shota. I mean, I bet him because I don't.
How did you know that there was a little baby?
I literally see it. I can see it, even though I don't see it. Yeah, it's red on black, dude. Like everybody sees that in their mother. Like unless you're on the smallest phone, man. If you're on your like iPad back from like 2007,
I don't think you would see
your iPod from 2007.
I don't think you would notice it if it was #1 font, but that's why I didn't make it a #1.
Well, if it's red, I would have noticed. I would have figured it out. It definitely was the professor. I was speaking in first person since I'm that hey. Yeah, he's that hey. He's not that guy. He's that hey. But anyway, let's get to the records. Professor trying to get to 90. He might be able to do it today. My record's not updated. It's not as good as that, but I'm still over 40 for the month. Sorry, I forgot the record. But Jen, with that strong performance with the Travelers, massive. How many bets do I have?
No, look how many she has. 188.
Oh yeah, she has a bunch. Well, it's because she bets like so many different parlays and stuff. So
awesome.
That's what she did. But yeah, massive for Jen. She's always usually around like the even money mark. So yeah, she's been doing work.
You got to do your records because you got to see if you have a chance to be the. Oh no, I guess Jen will. Jen will finish the month. Well, she usually does, but you have a chance to end the month with a winning record.
Yeah, I will. I'm actually slightly beneath. I think I'm one beneath. I think I'm 32 and 33 right now. For the month, but if these bets hit, then we'll be good because I've got the round robins, I got everything in there, so definitely crazy like that. I don't have a last call slide, so I'm just going to give you my last call. I have another.
Go to the last. I put something for the last call.
Oh, did you? What was it? Just say it so that way we can.
I was just going to say I need to forget that time bet.
Oh, you haven't forgot that time bet? I might be able to find it.
Still champion, but I actually did kind of just do it for even though it wasn't crazy odds. I just did. I did that. I wasn't able to get Marsh, unfortunately. He was blocked, but I did.
Yeah.
I couldn't get him in time, but I got Alvarez, Goodman, and PCA for.
Okay. There you go. My last call bet is I have another parlay with 3 performance doubles in it. His money line, I took your boy, Savage, for 6 in the Blue Jays money line, and then I took Parker Messick in the Guardians money line. All of them together, I could actually probably round robin them too, which I'll do because I'm a savage. So we're gonna do those real quick. What do I want to do it for? Yeah, we'll just do the unit. Why not? All right, so I will give you all the round robins here. Let's see here. The first round robin, which is Weathers or the Yankees and the Blue Jays, comes out to 1550. I gotta do math. Math is hard. Hold on. Let me do math. That comes out to 514. Then I've got the Yankees and the Guardians comes out to 402 plus 402, and then the Guardians and in Blue Jays are the same because the Yankees and the Guardians are total together the same. So it's another 507. So yeah. His pick today. Yeah, I'm in on that. I like it. If he can show out, you're good. I really like a Kirby one because he has a lot of success versus the Angels. I just realized that I didn't take that. So I might, I got a little bit of cash. We're gonna throw a little bit on that. We're gonna throw Schmeckler too on that.
Suarez. So the 5 for Suarez and Red Sox money line. Is that what you did? That was yours?
Yeah, Suarez. So yeah, and Red Sox money line. Yep. But I'm gonna do George Kirby. I'm gonna take him for 6 in the Mariners money line. Because Kirby lifetime. Now you're getting this at minus 115 if you do it that way. I'll be a little more risky. I'll take Kirby for 7. Because why not? He's got such a good history versus this Angels lineup.
Damn.
Yeah, I got plus 140 now.
NXT must have gotten it right before that game started. Oh wait, hold on.
Yeah, you might be able to still get it if he's not on the hill. You might be able to get it. So something to think about. But yeah, that is going to wrap it up for today's show. Thank you everybody for jumping in to Just the Bet Slips. We appreciate everybody for coming in. Make sure you bet responsibly, like my hashtag says, and do it. Do everything within your limits. Do not stretch yourself. Do not get yourself in trouble with problem gambling. But for Poolside Pat and the professor who's been backstage in the chat, I am the PD King, CJ. Have a great one. Hopefully your bets win so you can make some cash and join us again tomorrow for another rip-roaring edition of Just the Bet Slips and allow us to play you.
Yo, we in the game, talking number stakes high. Knowledge and skill, like a bird we fly. Analyzing stats, we don't just guess. Betting on the win, we're blessed. Just the bet slips, we keep it real. Breaking down the odds, the deal. Just the bet slips, we're making plays. Informed decisions, we light up the ways. Chasing that victory, hit the big score. Join the community, we're here for more. Rolling with the punches, we look for the signs. Parlays and props, counting all the coins. Every podcast episode, we bring the heat. Strategies laid out, can't accept defeat. Tune into the wisdom, hear our call. In this betting world, we'll never fall. Just the bet slips, we're making plays. Informed decisions, we light up the ways. Chasing that victory, hit the big score. Join the community, we're here for more. On this gambling journey, we ride the bet. With just the bet slips, you ain't seen nothing yet.
Yo, show me the